So this amount is wrong, eh?
Yes, that's why I gave you
Yeah.
this,
Okay, so this
Revised agenda.
supersedes it, okay.
this was, we already knew what they were going to vote on tonight, so I figured I.
All right, call to order, pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Gordon Arnold.
Here.
Bennett. Here. Mr. Grady.
Here.
Mr. McNair.
Here.
Mr. Miller. Here. Mr. Paradis.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Okay. I don't think there's anybody on. I think public comments, everybody's upstairs, so. Okay. Jim, sorry.
Jim Simons, fleet manager for the town of Berlin, 6250 Drive. I just want to give you a report on the Board of Education cars. You allowed us $150,000 to purchase vehicles. We went out and after tonight, we will have purchased 4 vehicles for them. 2 are used vehicles and 2 are brand new vehicles. Remaining in that account is about $20,000, which we're going to roll over and put it with the other funds. We have another new vehicle to purchase, or in line to purchase if it's still there. And that one's for $39,000, and we'll continue on. We are finding that the pool that meets our requirements or meets the Board of Education's requirements is dwindling down. We're not finding it as easy to find those vehicles that meets their needs. So actually, Kimmy did a good job, Mrs. Pettico, for the Board of Education. She works down there, and she was able to do some shopping around. We're actually buying these next cars out of Roberts Dodge. We're buying them cheaper than we purchased them out of the state contract. So that's where the next car is, if it's still there, that we have. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. I know you charged, asked me to work with them on that, so with my report. Moving forward, we're hoping that, with the 157, we purchase the next one, it's going to give us about 140,000 left, not even 147,000. And we'll be able to purchase one, try to get that problem taken care of.
Thank you. Well done.
Well done.
Okay.
Nice job.
All right.
Thank you.
Jim.
Okay. I have a motion to approve the prior meeting minutes.
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of March 3rd, 2025 special budget meeting, the March 6th, 2025 special budget meeting, the March 10, 2025 special budget meeting, March 11, 2025 regular meeting, March 12th, 2025 special budget meeting, March 25th, 2025 annual budget hearing, and the March 25th, 2025 special budget meeting.
Second,
Okay.
discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Have a motion on that one.
Move to approve a fiscal year 2025 non-budget appropriation from the Berlin High School Construction Fund to the Capital Non-Recurring Fund in the amount of $2,473,732 to fund the capital items listed in the agenda item.
Second, discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Item F2,
Move to transfer $32,225 as detailed in the accompanying spreadsheet to be attached to the minutes to cover year-end transfers and identified accounts.
second. Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Okay, item 3, Kevin?
So obviously the vote is on the 29th.
Yes.
The charter, if the budget does not pass, then you would have to resubmit a budget to council. It'd be the same budget or it'd be different. If it does pass, which we all hope it does, the charter requires within 3 days that you set a mill rate. So the vote is on a Tuesday. Typically, you would have had a Zoom meeting because you've gone through all the budget details. Even if you want to modify it, you know all the details. And if you're setting the mill rate traditionally, that takes you guys about 30 seconds and you're done. So I don't know if you want to do that for Wednesday night, Thursday night, I doubt Friday night.
Pull the Band-Aid off, do it Wednesday night.
Yeah, that would be what, 30th?
April.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 6, 7, I assume Zoom, so.
Yeah, we'll do remote, yeah.
7 o'clock.
Anytime's fine.
There's a meeting on the 30th at 7 o'clock by Zoom. Hopefully, it's a quick meeting to set the mill.
Okay. Deb, you want to give us an update?
Sure. Financials continue to perform well. And we are in a good position in terms of the revenue and the taxes specifically. We're a little bit ahead last year, and last year finished well. Expenditures are slightly ahead of last year, and part of that is a couple of things that are running a little bit heavier. We are a little bit higher than budget on unemployment. Changes that happen in DNA, the nation, unemployment compensation. And then storm related this time, we had several really good years where we didn't burn through that, but this year, not only had several storms, we had several storms on Sunday. So you had sometimes where it was dark. Both the insurance and the health insurance and general insurance fund continue to perform well. And that, of course, is well relative to the increases. Unfortunately, we are still seeing the escalating costs, but we are pricing that in. The pension plans are doing well. I will tell you that we are down about 300,000 since this in the police pension plan, which all in all, when you have $7.5 million, $300 grand, given what happened in the market, it's not bad, and that's because of it's skewed largely to fixed income, so it's doing pretty well. We're down far left on those pension plans, because entirely U.S. Treasuries, so they're down, but not nearly as bad. And then nothing else unless you guys have questions.
No. Any questions?
DNA. Wow. Had a rough month, huh?
They did.
Are they doing any kind of planning ahead of the social security issues and Medicare and Medicaid's gonna happen?
They continue to do that. The director has taken a look at staffing, at overtime per diems, and she's actually has a particular per diem person that is very reliable, has worked with them. She's going to start using her more than the nursing staff for trying to shift more overtime to per diem to address some of the bottom line items. They continue to try to service the needs of the patients they have. They are still well within striking distance of their full year budget revenue number, and they continue to monitor the expenditures closely. She is actively pursuing her classes to finish off her credentials, and when that happens, we would not need the outside consultant, and we would save on the class costs too. So there's a couple of combinations that would help to the tune of about $25,000 to $50,000. So they are trying on both ends. They're trying to look at how to bump the revenue, but also the costs.
And where do we stand on that? Like, how far is she from achieving all those?
Per credential, yeah. She's hoping for June 30th. We did leave a little bit of money in next year's budget just in case for some reason with classes availability and other things if it slips into first quarter. Definitely this calendar year, hopefully midpoint of the calendar. Already.
Was there a deadline from the health department?
They've given us through June 30th. However, we feel pretty confident that if she doesn't get it all done and she's 1 or 2 classes from it and she's signed up for those classes, that they would give us the extension. Obviously, the town has met the spirit of what they said.
So how long is the consultant contract?
We actually run that month to month. She's been with us for a while and she's willing to continue working with us as long as it's needed, and when it's not needed, she's
It's
truly
25K a month.
no. I think it's
Great. Have a motion to adjourn?
Yeah, us.
Second?
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Wow. There's a record.
We go.